End of the day. End of the day. Finishing up. Well, it's raining like it's about to start, so that's lovely. I think they said it's not supposed to rain till tomorrow. Sitting there driving home, man, and just thinking about stuff, and the funny thing is, people always say that, and especially me, I'm one of them, and we always talk about how life always throws you hardships, and life always seems like it's just always like digging at people, and just good doesn't last, and you find a good person, and life tends to throw the absolute worst at y'all, and sometimes the relationship comes because sometimes that's what happens, and just people in general, you find yourself in a good spot, and then life happens, not necessarily anything under your control or from your own doing. It's just things just tend to happen, and that's the seasonal aspect of life in general, because there's a season for everything. There's a season for for the hardship. There's a season to laugh. There's a season to be happy, but the season people don't talk about is the season of healing. And as much as we all say life can be a bitch, and can always throw the hardships at you, and it just feels like you can't catch a break. When things do happen like that, there does come a time where it is time to heal, where it is time to turn around and accept the things that you've been through, take it in, and then allow whatever situations come next to prepare you for what is the next chapter in your life. You see, there's people that can come into your life that can help you with the healing, that can help you get to the next level. There are situations that happen right after a certain situation that puts you to the next level, that brings you up to the next level. And it's not like it's anybody's fault. It's not like it's just the design of things. I'm a firm believer in destiny, and I believe that things happen for a particular reason. The design on your life, things are happening for that particular reason, to bring you where you need to be, to allow you to grow into the person that you need to be. And it is up to you to see those things, and it's up to you to take in the lessons and things of that nature. And I think that some of us don't know. See, it's like the healing aspect of things seem to always come at a time where you don't necessarily, I don't want to say you don't want to be healed, but you just don't see it. You're so caught up in the hurt. You're so caught off in the old, what had happened, what was already past, and there's nothing you can do about that at this point. It's done and over with. See, now you need to be at the point where you have to start to try to learn from the things that have happened. You have to start to try to take the lessons and move past it. I remember there are times when I just absolutely refused to let go of something. Just an absolute refusal. Like, it wasn't like I wasn't over it. It wasn't like I already let it go. It was just a straight up refusal. I don't want to heal yet. I want to still feel a way about this or feel a way about that. And it just it's just real interesting, as I was sitting here just listening to music, and just thinking about it, just thinking about the things that people have been through, and thinking about the things that they haven't let go of. And it just shut up. Back up. Hold on. All right. Like I said, I believe that situations will occur and people will come around that's meant to be in your life for a particular time. No telling how long it's going to be. Some is for a season, some is for a lifetime. You know, it's no telling when and why a particular person comes into your life and a particular situation, a new job, a new career opportunity, school, whatever, you know. And it's just interesting, man. Timing is everything. Timing can mean so much. Hold on real quick. Strong odor coming from my house. Gas, nothing, stink, I'm clean. But I don't know. I don't really know what to say. It's just something's telling me to talk about healing. It's just like I think so many people are hurting, man, and don't even know how to ask for help, and when the help arrives in the form of a situation, in the form of a person, in the form of a lesson, in the form of spirituality, anything. I just think that most people don't know how to take it, don't know how to accept it. I said something earlier. I said, we're all broken. I said that I made a status about that earlier. We're all broken. To some extent, we're all broken. Whether it be, mentally, spiritually, physically, something along those lines. Something has broken us before. Now, if you're healed up from it, then, kudos, But most people have something at this very moment that's plaguing them, that's tugging at their strings, that's bothering them, that's in the back of their mind, that they're not really over yet. That's all I mean. And I think people don't know how to accept help or how to ask for help. And so they just keep on going on, being hurt. It sucks, man. It does, man. But there's a season of healing. There's a season for everything. So there's definitely a season for healing. And you gotta take it. You gotta Hercules, yo. Neighborhood cat. I don't know if y'all see him. Her. That's what you get for feeding the strays. But everyone deserves to overcome any hurt and anything that's slowed them down in life. Everyone deserves that. Nobody deserves to continuously suffer from something that they had to endure. I think everyone deserves to grow and to move forward and to learn a lesson, If they made mistakes. If they didn't make mistakes, they're just a bystander and unfortunately a casualty of situations, because most of the times that happens as well. I don't know. It's hard when you're in the midst of something. Like, legitimately, if you're in a mist and the answer to whatever is laying in front of you, unless you directly look down, know what you're about to walk up on, or looking for it, you're not going to see it. And that's legitimately how it is in life. When you're in the midst of something, unless you're looking for the answer, unless you're trying to find a way to overcome, unless you're trying to get over and move forward and grow and stuff like that, if you're just kind of walking through the motions and working through it, but not necessarily looking, just hoping sometimes you will stumble upon it, but who's to say that you will? But there is a season of healing. There is a time to heal. There's a time to be hurt, to be sad, to be happy. There's a time for things to work out in your favor. You're going to win, 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 win. There's a time where you're going to lose, 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 lose. And there's a time where you just need to understand that you will heal. You just got to be willing to accept it, and got to be willing to look for it, and got to be willing to take it when it's in your pathway, and when it's in at your doorstep, at your feet, in front of you. It's good to have somebody to talk to. It's good to have, if you go to church, it's good to have a good rapport with your pastor, and somebody you could talk to. It's good to have, like, your mother, your father, your siblings, best friend, a good friend, even if it's not a good friend, an associate that you just know is going to give it to you raw and just be honest about it, and just try to give you the game, try to help you understand, try to help you grow. When you're healing, don't rip off the scab. Don't do that. Let yourself heal. Don't sit there and start the process and continue digging at the wound. Don't do that. Allow the season of healing to run its course, and allow it to get you into a good headspace. Pause again.